Hey everyone, this is not our typical Missing 411 segment. We're not going over any cases, we're not talking about theories. I'm reading an email, trying to, and we're responding to the community and giving our thoughts and opinions on the Missing 411 community here on YouTube. If you like the Missing 411 segment and disagree with anything that we say, contact us. Links are in the description. Telephone number. We'll be glad to have you on the show and have a friendly debate. Thank you. Talk to you later. I do have an email here from Joy. It says, "Hi, love your show. I'd watched a video part of which was a talk on discovery of giant skeletons in burial mounds." Now, this email may not be... I'm completely sober here, guys, and I'm reading this email, so stick with me. The guy showed a map of where these are located, and remains had been found in the USA, which were very much like the Can-Am map, complete with the clusters. Can-Am map, the Missing 411 map, is what they're talking about. So this person is trying to make a correlation between the giant skeletons and burial mounds and Missing 411 clusters. He also said that the legend was the spirits would bring about severe weather if the graves were disturbed. I obviously thought of Missing 401 and sent a link to Can-Am as something might be of interest to them. I received a very rude response asking if I ever read one of David's books. I'm from Ireland. There's a place here where it said that St. Patrick went on a pilgrimage, and he would spend 3 days and nights in a cave, which were thought to be an entrance to an underworld where he was shown visions of souls and hell. This became a tradition for pilgrims who all had their same vision for many years until the church took control, closed the entrance to the cave for health and safety reasons, built a monastery chapel on the island. People still go there, but no access to the cave. Perhaps this is where the missing in Ireland are. We also never cut down a fairy tree, as it brings untold bad luck, creates accidental black spot. I don't know what that means. Fascinating stuff. Thanks for taking the time to read this. No problem. Joy. Yeah, the Missing 411 people, they don't like you. They don't like Clown Baby and us. That's for sure.
No, they're very, very, very protective of their. It's very strange.
They get very ass hurt very easily. Some of them can be fine, but a lot of them they get super butthurt.
Like, as soon as we post a video about anything for Missing 411 related, it's instantly met with, "You've never read a book. You don't know what you're talking about. How dare you create theories? David Paulides would never, ever come on your show. You're a bunch of assholes. You're a bunch of retards." Well, all that may be true, but we do read the books. We do take the phenomenon fairly serious. We do joke around about it a little bit here and there.
Right, but we can't let David Paulides... I mean, yes, David Paulides is probably, the end-all, be-all on the subject at this time. And what we do is we talk about everything with a little bit of levity because it's all pretty kind of kooky. I mean, we're talking about kids going missing and shit. I mean...
It's insane stuff.
We talk about Bigfoot and aliens and 9/11. Some of this is serious. Some of this is fake. If you're going to get butthurt about the way we approach any one subject, there's no reason to listen to the show. And honestly, if you're one of these people who gets butthurt about the 411 coverage, we want to talk to you the most.
Yeah.
We want to talk to you the most. We want to know, what is the right theory? What does the community think? Is there a unified community theory about what the 411 thing is all about? Is it just what David Paulides says is gold, or are we allowed to just we can't even talk about it? It's not like we're disinfo or we're just fucking around.
We're fucking around. We're exploring and coming up with interesting ideas and possibilities about what could be behind Missing 411, because David Paulides doesn't speculate. He may speculate in private, but certainly not in his talks. So it leaves the community to come up with some ideas and hypotheses. And that's all we're doing. We're putting it out there. We're talking about possibilities, having a little bit of a good time with it. For this person to email David Paulides with a map of burial mounds and giant skeletons and how that might correlate to the clusters of missing people, and to get a rude response, according to this person, maybe a little unwarranted, but at the same time, we're very rude to people. I'm very rude to everyone, especially Clown Baby and Joe.
It's an abusive relationship.
It really is.
Actually, I like your idea. Whoever likes to flip out on our YouTube videos about missing 411, come on the show, please, any of you.
Yeah, if anybody has a problem with our stance or our show, I'm inviting you on the show. You can call them through Skype.
Mouth.
Yeah, you can.
Gmail.com.
Exactly. ourbigdumbmouth@gmail.com. I'll email you. We'll book you on the show. And then you can curse at us in person. But also, we get to curse at you in person. So we're going to be on even ground here. And we're going to have a nice, polite discussion. It's going to be civil.
You piece of shit.
And we got
you fucking goddamn fucker.
Backup.
Yeah.
I was eating jalapenos during the break.
Yeah, I was.
Got a little angry.
Got a little.
And speaking of, I feel like we should do something just good because Clown took one in the ass, literally, for one of our Saturday shows. And since I think you plan to be on this one, right?
Yeah, I should be. I don't see why not.
So if anyone has any suggestions in the Slack or on the tweets or anything else for what I should eat, and it has to be food, for fuck's sake.
40-year-old
party.
Yeah, Joe just has to eat a hot dog.
Just one.
I can consume some peppers or something. I don't want to eat. It's bikini season, so I definitely don't want to eat like a lot
shotgun.
of.
Yeah, why don't you put a shotgun in your mouth? How about that?
Jesus.
Thanks, Joe. Joe Biden.
Some fresh jalapenos. I might get some fresh jalapenos. Here's my initial thing. I might get some
habaneros.
No, yeah, those are a little too okay.
What about ghost peppers?
No, you don't want to. I wouldn't let him do that. Ghost peppers are terrible.
That'll be like fucking emergency room shit. You can't really.
What are you, gay?
The Saturday show was 4.5 minutes long.
Yeah, Joe moved straight to the hospital.
And if anybody submits a good idea, we'll give you one of those Bigfoot things right out of the gate.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that. That's a good idea. And we'll post up. Get in the Slack chat. We'll post. Joe will post up the image of what we're talking about here with these Bigfoot kind of cutout, 3D cutout. We're gonna start try to get some stuff out there to the people. You know, but I like that idea, Joe. And email. Post up on YouTube if you have a suggestion for what you want to see Joe put in his butt.
No, not.
Oh, that's not what you're saying?
Eat.
In your mouth.
Eat. But I'm gonna put this in the Slack chat now. It's called Bigfoot PDF. This is basically how these things get printed out. It's a giant machine that just carves them out. We customize them if you want it. So if you're in the Slack, that's where it is. Join the Slack, email ourbigdumbmouth@gmail.com. If you're not in the Slack, whatever, fuck off. Email
show me
Mike.
with your
I don't
mouth.
give a shit.
Yeah.
Open your mouth and show me.
Yeah. Do that. Now, I think it is time for us to go to the news, please.
Good Christ almighty, yes.
Now it's time for the motherfucking news.
I commit my full will and everything I am in the service of humanity and liberty and its animating fire. Excuse me.